Oh my God, Victory Sunday.
The Giants look at their schedule and they go, oh, the Detroit Lions, and they put the big W, right?
You got to find the right guy. And like I said, I'm not trying to continue to toot my own horn, but I feel like my background and where I came from as a kid, coming from Summit, Mississippi, going the JUCO route, going all the way to Albuquerque, New Mexico, getting drafted as a 4th rounder, I was excited and appreciative of every opportunity that I got. So when Martin Mayhew told me, hey, I want to change the perception, the culture in Detroit, and I want you to be the guy. Okay.
It's folks, it's everybody that is on the screen right now that is what makes this special, because this organization has been so bad for so long, yet here we all are on a Sunday night at 7 o'clock chopping it up about this football team, because winning 3 in a row and getting this done for the first time since 2017, and like Mark said, having some momentum for this fan base.
Yeah, I mean, this is a QB loaded draft. I mean, I personally am kind of only high on Bryce Young and CJ Stroud, and so if the Lions aren't able to get one of those guys, the question is, who are they able to get in this draft that we're comfortable with, and are we comfortable with them starting in the next season?
Remember when we played against the Patriots one game on Thanksgiving? I had a pretty good game too. And it was just, the atmosphere is just different. It's just, there is just, everybody's ready. You get a chance to wear the throwback uniforms. It was just fun, because after you got done, whether you win or lose, you're going home with your family, because like you said, I did fly my family up. My mom and dad came up, and it was just a great experience. I mean, just being out there, going on the field, looking at all the fans, everybody out there.
The beginning of the season was so frustrating because it felt like we were putting ourselves in situations where we could have won a lot of games, but we didn't. And that, I thought, fell a lot on the coaching staff. But just like the players on this team, I think the coaching staff is learning with experience too. I thought the clock management was a lot better today. We've really struggled out of halftime recently, and I thought our first drive out of halftime was awesome. Ben Johnson.
Yes, I did eat chicken as a victory, Screech. Obviously, I celebrated that way. But yeah, when you play a fundamentally sound football game like that and stay in the game for 60 minutes, that's when you get a lot of respect. That's when you feel like, hey, we can, go anywhere with this type of, momentum. You know what I'm saying? Because sky is the limit for this team. We can't look back now and think about earlier. We got to finish off the second half of the season with a bang. We got to finish it off the right way.
Is this a Lions winning culture that changes that mentality for players coming to Detroit, or is it Detroit as a whole that it's got that view from the outside? I mean, I live in Michigan. I go to Detroit all the time. I understand the city. But is this a culture thing? Not so much in the house of Allen Park, but is it a culture thing of, if we start picking up wins, that you're going to see more players want to come to Detroit because of this culture that Campbell and Holmes are building within Allen Park, that is starting to spread like wildfire and catching some national media for once? What do you think about that?
I think it's a mixture of both. I think you got to have a good program, but I think the city, the way it's viewed nationally, like the people in Detroit, the business people, the money makers, the marketers, they got to market Detroit different nationally.